Little Joe Whale, a native of Shropshire, England, got in trouble a lot as a kid for drawing on the blackboard. He'd always had a flair for the creative since long before he stepped foot in a classroom, but the demands of his studies left him with little time to pursue his passion. Instead of stifling their son's imagination, Whale's parents enrolled him in an art class after school. His teachers were so impressed by his talent that they gave him his first professional job in 2019, decorating the inside of a restaurant. Metro claims that Joe had a history of disciplinary action taken against him at school due to his excessive doodling. Joe, on the other hand, was simply frustrated by his lack of time to pursue his passions for creating art. In 2019, his parents encouraged his interest in art by enrolling him in an after-school art class. Greg, Joe's father, told the outlet that his son's artwork blew the socks off his teacher, who subsequently gave Joe his own wall to continue doodling on during his weekly visits. Joe's dad is incredibly pleased with his son. Even though he does well in everything he tries, the arts are where the young man is really shining and developing his full potential. His father jokes that his son has surpassed him in many ways. Greg, Joe's father, thinks his son has really talent. He is an excellent student and sportsman, especially on the football and cricket fields, but his true love is art. To be honest, it's frustrating because he usually outperforms me. Jokingly, he added to Metro. Joe's art teacher began sharing the boy's work on Instagram after she discovered his talent. Joe reached a great milestone as a result. He landed his first real job as an artist. A short time later, Joe's teacher informed his parents that a local eatery had expressed interest in purchasing artwork from their son. His mother and father's reaction to the news was pure joy, and when they shared it with Joe, he readily agreed. The proprietors of Number 4, a restaurant in Shrewsbury, England, saw the young artist's work online and thought it would look great in the establishment. They wanted to get Joe into their restaurant to complete an art piece on their wall, and it was in their main dining area. "We were over the moon." Greg recalled his son's reaction to the offer, telling Metro. "When I asked Joe, he enthusiastically agreed to put his artistic talents to use on their wall. So after school, he and I have been making regular visits to express his imagination on their surface." Joe's father drove him to the restaurant every day after school to complete the assignment, which he completed in a mere 12 hours. Greg's LinkedIn post featuring Joe's artwork has nearly 37,000 likes, and articles about Joe's incredible artwork have gone viral. Joe shot to fame after creating a website, Instagram and Facebook pages under the moniker Doodle Boy, attracting the attention of major companies and even the Prince and Princess of Wales. Since becoming well known for his Number 4 paintings, Joe has amassed a large and devoted fan base, which includes Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and Prince William, heir to the throne. They enlisted his services in December of 2020 to illustrate their 3-day royal train tour, during which they met with frontline workers. Joe, now 12 years old, signed a contract with the sportswear giant Nike in January of 2022 to work with them on some special projects as a co-creator. Joe expressed his excitement to the Mirror about joining their team. "I've had a few dreams like this. Nike is huge and there's a ton of cool stuff on the horizon that I can't wait to get my hands on. Do what you love. Do what you love. Doodle, I tell myself. How good it feels," he exclaimed. "I couldn't be happier with myself." The artist continued by saying that he was born with a creative spirit. "Since I was very young, like 2 or 3, I have always been an artist. When I was about 7 or 6 and decided I wanted a new look, I began doodling." He reflected. "I don't really think about what I'm doing. I just go ahead and just create from my mind." And how well that strategy had served him. "I don't make concrete plans, rather I go with the flow." Now Joe is teaming up with the Sodden Collection Gallery to promote his artwork internationally. In 2022, on November 6th, he gathered with other artists and art enthusiasts for a live doodling session that drew massive crowds. Joe has a bright future ahead of him as an artist thanks to his captivating black and white pieces that evoke a new school Keith Haring. Do you appreciate Joe Wales' creativity? I was wondering if you possessed any of your own. Tell us and share this with anyone who shares your appreciation for the arts.